I'm going to show you a very quick breakdown on how to use the two-step cleaning approach with the Hara floor system. So in this case, these are wooden floors. We don't use too much water. We have two floor pads. One is a duster and the other one is a damp cleaner. This floor pad is probably 6 years old. It still works like day one. So what we do is we start with the duster. If you do a proper clean, why do we need a duster? You can only clean with the damp cleaning pad, but these are really high-tech, high-end nanofibers on this one. So we don't want to clog up these fibers with any sand or crumbs that are just superficial on your floors. So what you do is you do the dusting first with your damp pad, if you have one. I like to use this pad on an everyday basis in my kitchen because there's so many crumbs and so much dirt around with the kids. It's so quick and easy. I just pour it over and it's all done in a heartbeat. If you have not delicate floors like wooden floors, you can also use a vacuum cleaner or a broom. Or you don't have to do this step at all. It might just mean if your floors are really dirty, you need to rinse this pad maybe a few more times if you clean a large area. All you do then, sorry, I should show you how to wet it. All you do is you can either wet it with our diluted, this is just diluted protective formula. You can spray some on here. If you're cleaning a kitchen area where there's a little bit of grease and grime, we recommend some of the pH neutral detergent, but in other areas of your house, the fibers and water do a brilliant job. And all you have to do is wet the fiber slightly. We don't want it dripping wet, not on your wooden floors. On your tiles, you can have it a little bit more wet. You don't want the fiber to be dripping wet. You want it feels wet, but it's not dripping. That's how much water you want in there. And you pop it on the floor, and I can show you this. Even with one hand holding the phone, you slip your one side in, and then you press it down. That's all you have to do. And off you go. And you go over your floors, and you clean in an S shape. You can reach into all the corners. You can clean around here, on the furniture, and all these areas. And it's really super easy to absorb all the dirt. And because you don't smear chemicals on your surfaces, it stays cleaner for longer because it doesn't get sticky. And this gives you every time a really great result. It dries streak-free, and the pads will last you for years. The system itself is stainless steel, but it's super light. And the floor pad itself, this one, as I said, I think it must be 6 years old. To comparison, this is a brand new one. But the fibers of even this one work still brilliant. The most important thing, when you're finished, you rinse this floor pad and you let it air dry. If you don't let it dry and you just keep it soaking wet in a bucket, that's not good. So let it air dry, or if you're lazy like me, I normally put this on a short cycle in the washing machine on like 15 minutes, so all the dirt comes out. I treat it like a towel, no softener, and you let it dry and off you go again. It's the most simple and quick way to clean your floors. And I even, look, I keep my floor pad, my mop lives here in the kitchen, and yeah, it's, look at it, it's so easy.